Coming up in this video, I've got another Retro Argos Catalogue video, and it's 1998 Spring Summer, because it's winter at the moment and I'm looking forward to summer. We don't want any more of this cold weather, so let's have a look at it.
Right now at Argos, there are hundreds and hundreds of new products at the most amazing prices. Personal stereos, cameras, jewellery, dining suites, Batman toys, microsystem shavers, CD-ROMs, watches, mobile phones, irons, hairdryers, sofas, baby bouncers, Action Men toys, Barbie skating gear and a whole lot more. To find out why they're going so fast, pick up the new Argos catalogue now. Argos takes care of it.
Hello and welcome back to Enigmatic Retro Rewind. Right, let's get straight into this catalogue. You can see the front cover there. Let's have a look. Right, let's go for a browse. Garden stuff, no. What I'm looking for today, I usually look for a few things. I usually look for a good watch. I usually look for some kind of audio tech and video tech. Actually, I'm just going to keep browsing and see if anything takes my fancy. What would I be looking for to pick up this summer? What would get me through summer in 1998 with a lot more pleasure? Let's have a look. Right, so this is all boring stuff. Let's keep going. Oh, here we go. So tennis rackets. I loved tennis as a kid. So let me see if I can zoom in on some of these. So these lot, I actually had that one there. That was very similar. Actually, that might be the cheaper version, because I had the pro version of the Tim Henman racket. And that looks like, that's only $21.99, so that's probably just the regular kids. Oh yeah, it is a junior racket, so that's the Tim Henman Junior. But I had, and I still have, the pro, the one that Tim Henman actually used, I think. I have that racket. And I try and still use it whenever I want to play tennis now. I was trying to still use it, but it's obviously hasn't been restrung for years, so it will need restringing and need to be restrung, and it will also need a bloody new wrap on the handle, because over time those rubber handles just deteriorate. Anyway, I'm going on about tennis racket. It's far too much. But have we got? So they haven't really got the adult Tim Henman one. Excuse me. Fused graphite Wilson is quite nice, but let's go out a bit again. Badminton racket. So, okay, I'm going to pick a tennis racket. Let's go zoom in again, and then let's go across. But I've got to pick one of these. Some weird shaped ones. A super long Dunlop. I think I'm just going to have to go with the best Dunlop. So $34.99 graphite. What does it say about that? So number 9. Zoom in a bit more again. Number 9. Dunlop Tactical Force tennis racket. Graphite reinforced for additional power. Vibrotech S. String vibration dampener to reduce string vibration and increase comfort. Complete with matching 3/4 head cover. Ideal for improver/intermediate player. That'll do me. At this particular time, I would have been probably intermediate. I would say so. Right, zoom out again. So, really into rollerblading back then as well. So let's go zoom in on that as well. And go and have a look at Rollerblades. Whoops. Right, so zoomed a bit too far there. That's probably better. Oh, right, okay. So the X-line skates look quite good. See, those are going to be your best bet. I'm just going to be picking the most expensive thing every time. Of course I am. But those street blades, aggressive skates, extreme 90s. So $54.99 they are. I'm gonna have those. True 90s, when you're skateboarding or roller skating, you don't get any of the safety stuff. So I'm not gonna pick up any of the safety stuff. It's just gonna be the blades themselves. So what is that? That's number 7. So let's have a look and read that. 7. Street blades, aggressive inline skates, 2-piece molded boots, buckle and lace closure, Velcro support strap, deluxe padded lining with Surlin hard tongue and nylon chassis. ABEC3 bearing, I don't know what that means. It just probably means that it's quite good. And then it's just measurements. So that kid looks pretty happy with his. I want to be that kid. I want to be this kid. I'm finding lots of cool stuff already that's related to like summer stuff that I would have loved doing. Mind you, I would have loved rollerblading in the bloody winter. I would have rollerbladed all year round. But let's have a look at that basketball. That is really cool. I always wanted a freestanding basketball hoop, actually. How much is that? So that's 198 in 1998. That's probably a lot. I'm not going to do the inflation. I used to work out what it was with inflation, but I don't know whether that's as interesting as it seems, as I thought. It's better just to actually look at the stuff, really. So, which one am I going to get here? Am I going to get that big boy, or am I going to get one? I think, to be honest, I like the look of that $49.99 one. That it's just wall mounted, or you could mount it on like the classic mount it on the garage thing. Yeah, so I think I like the look of that one better than that one. I mean, that's probably best, and it's actually your proper height. You can have it at the proper height, but that Lifetime $49.99 one seems really good. So what does it say about that? So let's go up. Ooh, up. Hoop time combo, basketball backboard, rim and net, innovative. When I read something out, sometimes I can't speak. I can't read properly. Well, it's not actually that. It's some words I can't say very well. Innovative, impact blow, molded backboard, size 101 by 68, with double wall construction provided, improved ball rebound, stronger than traditional wood and glass, fiber backboards and resistant to both weather and ultraviolet rays, heavy duty solid steel rim with 1-piece rim plate. Okay, yeah, that's on the list. Right, I want a basketball with this? So again, let's zoom in again. What is my pick? I always used to get like the really decent ones. Like, I don't think they've got them here, unfortunately. Yeah, I probably, out of all them, I used to get the official like balls that they used to like. You'd have to go to proper sports shops for those. But the closest thing they've got here is actually one of the cheapest. I just want like a regular ball like that $8.99 Spalding. So that would be the ball I'll have with it, even though it's probably the most expensive is that Chicago Bulls one. But I don't think any of those balls, they're cheap balls, they are. Anyway, I'll have the one that looks like a basketball that would be on court in the NBA. That one, $8.99. But I think I'll read the description of that. It's just a ball. It's not going to be that exciting. Right. Zoom fully out again, and let's have a quick go through. Anything else? Sports bags. I always like looking at those. Do I want a sports bag? I don't think any of those are that decent. There's not as many as I thought there'd be. No, let's not have a sports bag. Rucksacks. No, not exciting. Well, I do like those head leather bags. They are very of the time. That one is... Actually, that blue one is really good. Oh, yeah, they are great. I actually like the blue, the purpley blue, like an indigo and green. I think I'll have one of those. Put all my sports stuff in when I'm playing basketball or tennis, although I probably couldn't fit my racket in there. Fit my ball and my like basketball stuff in there when I'm going out to play basketball, although I'm playing in my garden with my own hoop. Right, let's have a look what else we got. I'm just doing a full browse. I'm not going to go to certain pages. Exercise stuff I wasn't really... I got into exercise and working out at home later, obviously, when you're trying to like pull girls and stuff. You want to get a six-pack, things like that. That comes later. In 1998, I don't... Well, actually, 1998, now I probably would have been doing that kind of thing. So, here we go, dumbbells. Yeah, I actually had those gold York ones. Yeah, they're the ones I had. Number 4, 15 kilogram. And I worked my way up to... Actually, I had these before 1998. I worked my way up just to have all the weights on the actual dumbbells. So the whole 15 kilograms at the time felt like, yeah, I'm a double-hard bastard.
And say it with me! Beefcake!
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 So, what does it say about them? York 15 kilogram dumbbell set comprises of 4 1.1 kilograms, 4 2.3 kilograms vinyl discs with interlocking collars. Right, so I've got my dumbbells. What else would I have liked in 1998? Oh, God. I find too many things in this sporty section. Table tennis table is the dream. I still want one of those now. Let's have a look at that. Oh, nice. It's a folding one. My friend at school had one in his garage, like a double garage, so it had plenty of space around it. Just to go around there any chance I got to play table tennis. It's a really fun sport. It's quite easy to pick up as well. I haven't played it for years. I'd probably be really out of practice now. But yeah, full-size table tennis table that folds up would be the ideal thing. I am going to get one at some point in my life when I move into a house, because I think at one stage we'll probably have a house with a garage, and instead of putting a car in there, don't drive at the moment, so instead of putting a car, shove the table tennis table in there. Just watch Marty Supreme as well, so I'm really pumped to get a table tennis table. What does it say about that? Shall I read? Is it going to be interesting? Butterfly table tennis table, full-size table with 19mm top and playback facility for solo practice. Yeah, I always like, because with the folding ones, you fold it up and you can practice by hitting it against the other side. Fold and roll away for easy storage. Includes net and post set, bats and 3 quality balls. Yes, 158. Not bad actually. Not bad. I thought they would be like over 200. Right, what else have we got? Tents, not really a camping guy. Sleeping bags, I always love a good sleeping bag, even though I'm not a camping person. But what I used sleeping bags for was sliding down the stairs. So, you know, in Home Alone, when Macaulay Culkin goes down in his sled, which I would never do, we did the exact same thing, but we just got in a sleeping bag and went. It made you go, because of like the material of them, you'd fly down the stairs. It's obviously really bumpy, but really good fun. So, do I want a sleeping bag? I really like that top one. So let's zoom in on that. So, this one here. Oh, that is cool. Look at that pattern. That is so 90s. I won't read the text for that because it's just about the materials and stuff. It's not that interesting. But I'm getting that one. Includes pillow. It's got a really cool, like, jazzy pillow with it. Awesome. Right, what next? I think I'm almost there. I mean, I've lost count of how many items I've got, but it doesn't really matter. No one's counting, really. It's just, am I finding fun stuff or not? I try and go through the whole catalogue, like browse through it. Anything that takes my fancy, I will comment on. I'm not interested in garden furniture, although look at some of this stuff. It's so of its time. Oh, now we're getting to good stuff. I love these. Right. Have they got any bed linen sets that I would like? Got Wallace and Gromit one, which is cool. Goosebumps. I do like the Wallace and Gromit one, actually. That one. That is very nice. I'm having that. That is really cool. I like the Shaun the Sheep border. So, number 8. Wallace and Gromit novelty duvet cover set. Comprises of duvet cover and one pillowcase. Pillowcase features Gromit on one side and Shaun the Sheep on the other. Great. Yes, that's decided it for me. Okay, anything else that I would want to pick up? A lot of the kitchen stuff I'm not interested in. Wow. Look at that though. Full yellow range of everything. Like really bright, like egg yolk yellow. You can even get like a radio and all sorts. I mean, I wouldn't get it and I'm not putting it on my list, but that's bizarre. Wow. Anything interesting in this section? Getting more, it's starting to get a little bit more interesting here. Jewelry, okay. So we might have watches soon. I always love looking at the watches. Oh, that's more like it. I had one a bit like that. Oh yeah, these are all Casio though. I had a Timex Indiglo that was very similar to that number 5 there, 1895. Anything here? I think we're just going to be getting more towards toy stuff now, and that's what I want to look at. Oh, hang on, that is cool. I probably wouldn't get that, but for everyone who was a fan, this might be really interesting. So look at this Spice Girls watch. Official Spice, official merchandise. So you got 2 Spice Girl watches there, which are actually quite nice watches. They're not very expensive, they're probably like not brilliant, but they actually look quite good. Okay. Right, what else? That Tasmanian clock. Tasmanian Devil clock is awesome too. Ah, cool. I like that. Wallace and Gromit was really massive. There's loads of merchandise for Wallace and Gromit. just like, obviously you don't need anything like that now because everything's on your phone. But in school, if you had a cool organizer like this, like the best one, everyone was like, oh yeah, look at him, he's got the best one. And it was just one of those, like, you kind of get it out on your desk and you kind of put it like, yeah, it's like flopping. It's basically a dick swinging competition with an electric organizer, basically.
What do you think? Nice.
Mine's a Casio. Portable TVs were great. Always wanted one of those as well. Never had one because they're quite expensive. Ooh, so are you a Nintendo 64 person or a PlayStation person? I was always a PlayStation person, but because I've now got a Nintendo Switch 2, I'm going back to what stuff that I've missed. So I'm playing like Zelda Ocarina of Time at the moment, getting quite near the end now, actually, right near the end. So I am liking Nintendo 64 now, but I've got no nostalgia for it really. Other than playing like GoldenEye at a friend's house and stuff like that, I was very much a PlayStation kid. Oh, here we go. Actually, Super Soakers.
I'm soaked to my shorts and I'm loving it!
New Lammy Super Soaker XX Beats. Each so different. Better and better!
So, what have we got for Super Soakers? I loved Super Soakers. Yeah, so these are cool. These are one, I must have had Super Soakers before this. Yeah, I will have done. I don't remember those ones. I see myself more with the more handheld one. The one in the middle, like number 16. So it's the XP85 Triple Shot Super Soaker. This blaster features a triple stream water burst with just a slide. You can redirect the stream to shoot left, right and center all at once. For full 180 degrees water coverage, you'll never lack firepower or be outflanked. That is my Super Soaker. 1650, not actually that bad. So the Spider-Man costume there, I had that. Well, I had one similar to that anyway. That one. It was probably always identical to that actually. Well, Mum would never let me like wear it out in public, so I would only wear it around the house. I could never be Spider-Man in public and live out my dream and try and save people. What else we got? Oh yeah, Micro Machines, that van. That van was awesome. There's the military one, but also just the standard one. That was really cool. Always wanted one of those, never had one. Yes, Action Man. Action Man was huge in 1998. But I wasn't really into it. I had Action Man, like old Action Men from like the 70s or whatever, like hand-me-down type ones, but I never had the 90s ones. But there's a 2-page spread there of just Action Man. What else we got? So we've got some Batman stuff. Oh, this would have been Batman and Robin, the worst one. Let's have a look at those Batman and Robin toys. I don't remember the Batman bit looking like that. I don't think it does at all. Look at this. This is great. Spice Girls dolls and Peter Andre. What does it say about Peter Andre? Peter Andre doll, highly detailed, fully articulated, 30.5 centimeter figure dressed in authentic clothing, includes exclusive fashion keyring. Wow. Any board games here at Take My Fancy? I don't think there is today. Oh, and that's it. Yeah, so some really good stuff there. And as I said while I was recording, this episode is mainly about the spring and summer stuff. So a lot of that sports stuff is going to be kept in the edit because I loved all that. Really into tennis, really into basketball. But I've started to realise when I picked 1998 that I wasn't actually that young. You know, I was in college at this particular time. I wasn't really into like toys. That's why a lot of the Action Man stuff kind of went under the radar for me. But I think it was sort of around earlier than that, but massive at this particular time. I was just into video games already at this particular time. 1998, heavily into getting like Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 2 was out in 1998, and I was playing that all the time. That was my jam. But, you know, things like rollerblading and stuff like that, yeah, 1998 is a good time. So, what did you think of this? Is there anything, while I was browsing in this, did you see any items that took your fancy? Let me know in the comments. And what kind of thing was you into? What were your hobbies in 1998? If you like some people do really like these Retro Argos Catalogue videos. If you do like them, please let me know in the comments as well. And let me know some eras to cover. Like, what do you think? Do you think I should go within my lifetime? So I was born in 82, so I can go all the way back to 82. I've done some early 80s ones, but because I was so young that I don't remember a lot of that stuff. I'll remember little bits and bobs. So it tends to be best for me to go like from the late 80s to the 2000s. That's kind of the best era for me to browse to remember a lot of the stuff. But what about you? Should I look at the stuff that is out of my era that's kind of interesting? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm Harvey Retro, and I'll see you in the future talking about the past. Bye!
Fancy supporting Retro Rewind in the best possible way? Head over to buymeacoffee.com/Harvey Retro and choose from 2 options to unlock exclusive full movie and album commentary videos by yours truly and guests. Select membership and join Harvey's AV Club for £3 a month. Trivia, anecdotes, and even drinking games will be on the cards with these special commentary episodes. Or, if you'd rather, just say thank you without joining the club, select support and buy us a VHS tape, which is a single £5 contribution, and don't forget to tell us which classic you're adding to our library, as it might inspire me to review that movie in future. And that's it.